Hey, so tonight I would like to talk about having the power to redefine yourself. So sometimes we have moments, and sometimes those moments last weeks, months. They can turn into years, turn into decades of being a certain way, of having a typical response to things. Um, And I want to speak to the fact that you can evolve, but you have to have it in here first that you're going to do that. Um, I think that a lot of times, and I can speak on it because, it pertains to me. Sometimes we develop a response or a defense mechanism or whatever you want to call it that this is the way I respond in this situation. No matter who it is, no matter where I am, no matter who, what, where, why, this is the way I respond. And I do it every time. And I think that there's a certain point that no longer benefits us. And we have to learn a different response. We have to learn a different mentality. We've got to learn to have a better disposition. We've got to increase our vocabulary. We got to do some homework. We got to do some self-searching and learn to be better for future circumstances and situations, for future people that we're going to meet, and for future endeavors that we're going to have. We've got to learn to be better. We've got to learn different responses that are going to benefit us to go to a higher level. Mm-hmm. Got to do it. It's necessary. It's necessary, and a lot of people don't realize it, or we don't realize it until we done made a fool out of ourselves, until we use that our go-to response, our go-to defense mechanisms, and now we're alienated. uh, we often don't realize we need to change until it's too late. But even if you haven't gotten to the point that you feel like, why am I still stuck doing this? How come I haven't seen this and recognized this sooner? You have the power to reinvent yourself. You have the power to find the resources, to find the tools, to reshape your mind, reshape your mentality on how you want to be and who you want to be, how you want to be perceived by others. And, not so much that it matters what other people think, but sometimes it does. Sometimes the way we present ourselves and the way people read us is based on things that we're actually doing and the way that we actually are. And sometimes we need to change that. And it's only a bad thing if you can't recognize it and change it. But if you can see it, if you have recognized it, then you have power. You have power to change. You have power to reinvent yourself and represent yourself. Think about that.